Good morning, welcome to Optimal Frequency. I'm Grant. Now, what I do on my channel here, if you don't know, is that I speak to spirits using a method I developed. I've gone back to one of the earliest sessions I've done called canned responses. I took this glass, I set it in the sink, I set my camera on top of the glass, and then I covered the whole thing, the faucet and the glass and the camera, with a big old green garbage can. Okay? Then I turned the water on and I let it run, and I asked questions of it. I'm 2 minutes and 16 seconds into the video. So exactly what I'm doing here at 2 minutes and 16 seconds, I don't know. I know that the water's running in front of the camera underneath the garbage can. Anyways, the important part is I hear a voice that's not mine and they say something, so I'll play it for you. Here's the original from Crisp. Okay, so what I hear there is, "It is too quick." That's because they're listening. So again, this track was the original Crisp recording. This track above it is the Crystal Sound denoiser, artificial intelligence. Have a listen on this one. Says the same thing, of course. It is too quick. That's because they're listening. Now, the interesting thing is, I think it gets even clearer if we listen to both tracks at once. Now, the important thing again is, who's saying that? Where did that voice come from? It is clearly, it is too quick. That's because they're listening. What are they talking about? Who's talking? I don't know. So I'm glad that I saved these 4,500 hours worth of recordings, because something's talking to me. I know I've been saying that for 5 years. I'm just saving it for posterity. Good morning, everyone. I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks here. Just been really busy getting ready for winter, finishing off my winter's wood, finishing some chores up outside, training Penny, our new puppy. Well, she's a 1.5 years old, but she's new to us. What I'd like to do today, I've got the random number generator pulled up. I have 69 mysteries that you guys have sent me in this book that I would like to go to my sink and talk to the spirits about using the method that I developed. Actually, I want to try something new today as well. I'll show you in a bit. But let's get a random number by pushing this button 3 times. So there's 1, 2, 3. Number 49. Let's pull up the book of mysteries and see what we got. Okay, what do we got? 49. Actually, it's green. First thing I see here, it's highlighted in green. Astronaut feature. Suggested by False Willow 8807. It says, maybe the spirits of the late Apollo mission's astronauts could tell us all what they really saw on the moon. Now that is interesting. Is this one of those moments, again, I watched on Netflix the other night. It's like three parts or something. It was about the Apollo 13 mission. I watched the whole series on it on Netflix, literally within the last week. Okay, I guess it's meant to be. Let's talk to those astronauts and see if they will answer us from the sink. This one's on. This camera's on. It's facing my wife's computer. I have 14 or 15 questions I wrote up about the Apollo missions. We're going to talk to, I won't say his name, the commander of the Apollo 13 mission. Okay, so the thing that I wanted to try that's different today, you can hear that echoing over my shoulder. Oh, this will work. Right here, out of the cupboard, plastic sour cream container. I'm going to run the water from the tap, but not into it like this, like I would normally do into the sugar bowl. I'm going to flip this upside down and get a tapping noise, and we'll see if we can get voices on that. This again is just an experiment, a test. Hopefully it works. Maybe I should do a quick test. Quick test. I just wanted to point out that, to me, that was a very clear voice, a female voice, that said, listen. And so as I turned the power off accidentally, just as I turned the power back on the Sony, she speaks right before I started speaking again. That female voice is coming through on the drips on top of that plastic, and it's clearly differentiated in my ears, in my mind, between a male and a female. That is a female voice. I accidentally hit the power button when I picked it up, so I wanted to show you what I've got going on there. So that's sucks. Good morning, Spirit Team. I need to verify that this is working. I want to talk about the Apollo 13 mission and the astronauts that went into space. Who was the commander of that mission? Is this working? I know you can hear me, but will I be able to hear you? Can you bring forward Commander Jim Lovell to speak to me about his Apollo 13 mission? So yesterday when I shot the session at the sink, I made the assumption that Commander Jim Lovell, I guess after watching the Netflix movie or the series that I watched with all the old black and white footage and all that, I made the assumption that he was passed over. He's not. He's still alive and kicking. He's 96 years old. In fact, 2 out of the 4 crew members are still alive. Jim's still alive, and then Frank Hayes is 89 years old. He was the, let me see here, I got it listed. He was the lunar module pilot, Fred Hayes. So he's 89 as well. So half of them Half of the 4 are passed on, and the other half are still alive and kicking. I should have did more research. But that could explain why they were saying 2 responses back, because I'm trying to ask for Commander Lovell, and they're saying he is missing. He's not with them, I guess. How exciting was it to be an astronaut here on Earth when you were on Earth? When you first launched on Apollo 13 and things did not go to plan, did you experience a period or maybe an onslaught feeling of panic? You got more than you bargained for on your mission, but was the experience of traveling to space all that you had hoped it would be? When I watched the movie the other night with all of the old footage, I was struck by how stoic your wife Marilyn was, but she must have been terrified. Is NASA hiding knowledge of things that are in space from the general Earth population? Is there a base on the moon? And if so, is that base human or alien? Can you tell us if aliens exist? And if they do exist, do they mean harm to us humans? Now, I just got off the phone with my brother, and we were talking about this session I proposed I was going to do this morning, and he told me that he does not believe that man has ever landed on the moon. Did NASA fake those moon landings? Alright, I'm going to gather up some light and send it out to my spirit team. They can send it out to whoever needs the light. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you spirits. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you humans. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Okay. We'll see if that worked.